Tuning in here live on YSN, your sports network. I'm Eric Hoffenzies, and I will be bringing you tonight's matchup between your Mineral Ridge Rams taking on the visiting Newton Falls Tigers. Newton Falls comes in with a record of 2-0, coming off of a solid performance last week against Jackson Milton in a 35-10 win. Newton Falls last week didn't really have to throw the ball much, only 8 passing yards on 6 attempts from their quarterback. But on the ground, they got it done. 427 rushing yards on the ground, led by running back number 5, Carter Rapzik, 13 carries, 188 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And then also followed by his teammate, Cameron Brainerd, 16 carries for 150 yards and 1 touchdown. But we're going to see a totally different offense on the other side of the field tonight, and that's going to be Mineral Ridge. Mineral Ridge last week throws for 212 yards and 4 touchdowns, with their quarterback, Mark Bunch, going for a perfect passer rating, 165.5. Throwing for 12 of 14, 212 yards, 4 touchdowns. Running back Nathan Rom carries the ball 14 times for 89 yards. And the wide receiver, Ty Timburo, 4 catches, 123 yards, with 30 yards per catch. And we're getting set to get kicked off here with Carter Rapzak set to receive for the Tigers. And number 52, Gil Blair, set to kick for your Mineral Ridge Rams. As it's a beautiful night down here in Mineral Ridge, Ohio. Just under 80 degrees, sun's going away. As we are set here for kickoff, is kick's going to be caught back by Rom. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to find a seam on the left side, and he's going to break this. Gil, the one man to beat, and here he goes. He's going to do a house call to start the game off, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is number 5. Carter Rapzak, takes the opening kickoff to the house for the Tigers. And what a start of events here in Mineral Ridge as Newton Falls comes in, takes the opening kick, and puts 6 on the board as we're going to get set to kick off for an extra point here. As number 81, Jacob Sipka, comes on the field for the point after touchdown. And right there, Rapzak just did a great job of finding that open cut in the middle of the field. As we're going to get a fake here, and Newton Falls, not paying attention, is going to fool Mineral Ridge right off the bat. And Newton Falls is going to take a commanding 2-0 lead, as I believe that was number 17 for Newton Falls. Nathan Landa, who got the 2-point conversion there, as we see a muddle huddle from Newton Falls, which catches Mineral Ridge sleeping. So Mineral Ridge already, you have to fight down from an 8-0 lead from Newton Falls. And, you wouldn't be surprised if you see a little trickery here. Newton Falls got a lot of momentum on their side. Might see a little pooch onside kick here. As number 88, Sipka, set to kick. Number 88, not 81. And number 14, Ian Erb, for the Rams. And Camburo also set back to receive for the Rams, as Sipka's going to come set. He's going to boot this one down the right side. And it appears he's going to stay inbounds, Ball's going to be taken up the left side, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds by a host of Tigers there. As it appears the return man assumed it was going to go out of bounds, but ball took a hop his way. And number 17, Nathan Landa, on the stop there. As Mineral Ridge now is going to come in and look to capitalize quick off that Newton Falls score. As Mark Bunch led a great game last week against the East Palestine Bulldogs in a 50-18 win for Mineral Ridge. As we're going to get trips into the boundary here. As it's going to be a handoff up the middle to the big boy. Nathan Rahman. As he's going to get about 2 yards on the play. He's going to give it about a second and 8 here for the Rams. And Mineral Ridge all around last week looked to have a good game plan as we're going to get Bunch to pass here. It's going to be caught by number 14. He's going to go to the right here. And he's going to be dragged down by his face mask, I believe, by number 12, Nick Rapsack. I believe it's going to be a face mask here. Pass brought in there by number 14, Ian Erb. And that is going to be the call, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, or a 5-yard penalty, excuse me, at the end of the run. And Mineral Ridge looks to go with a fast-paced offense, as last week we see they throw the ball a lot. Appeared to be a blowout win. Didn't have to use much of the arm in the second half as Bunch. Bunch now is going to give the ball off, and his big man's going up the right side, and he's going to be brought down from behind as Nathan Rahm gets a nice gain of about 20 there for the Mineral Ridge Rams, and that's going to move the chains. As Mineral Ridge looks, first couple plays of the games, looks to like that read option with Bunch and Rahm. Now Bunch is going to, looks like to be a miscommunication. Bunch is going to take it around the left side, and he's going to be brought down. By number 45, Xander Miller. As it looked to be a busted play, as looks like Bunch wanted to hand the ball off to Roman, but Roman didn't take the ball. But nonetheless, Bunch makes a positive gain out of a bad situation there. Is now Bunch, set back to pass, going to find Erb on the right side. Erb's going to be brought down in the open field there by number 21, John DeFalla. As Erb only picks up one there. And now, Mineral Ridge looking at about a 3rd and 6 here. And you're really in no man's land here. You're a little too far out for a field goal. Too close for the punt. As now Bunch is going to pass, go back to pass. Going to get pressure here. He's going to escape the pocket. He's going to go deep here to a wide open man for the touchdown. To Tyler Tamburo, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Bunch does it himself there. Escapes the pocket on the left side. And finds Tamburo wide open down the left side, as it appeared to be a busted coverage by Newton Falls. As quarterback scrambles, people lose their man. As now Mineral Ridge is going to go for 2 here, try to tie it up. As we're going to get a penalty here. Not sure what the penalty is. An illegal substitution on Mineral Ridge, which is going to move the ball back 5 yards. Situation where they have to gain 8 yards now instead of 3. As Bunch is going to be in the shotgun, Rahm to his right, steps back to passes, going to go down to the right side. Ball's going to be overthrown as Bunch couldn't find his receiver there. Number 22, Caden McCoon. And there you have it, folks. So we have a 6 to 8 ball game here early on in the first quarter, and we'll be back here on YSN after a short message from our sponsors.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
And we are back here on YSN Live as Mineral Ridge, Mark Bunch, gets it done himself on that last drive and finds a wide open wide receiver, Ty Tamburo, down the left side for a touchdown. Mineral Ridge couldn't convert the two-point conversion, so they're trailing right now. Newton Falls by 2, 6-8 early on in this first quarter. As we haven't seen Newton Falls' offense yet. As Gill comes back, he's going to pooch kick it now, and it's going to be botched here as it's still on the ground, and I believe Newton Falls is going to recover there, and that's a smart play there by the kicker, Blair Gill, for Mineral Ridge, of obviously seeing what Nick Brown did to them earlier, or excuse me, what Nick Rapsack did to him earlier, as Newton Falls had a little bit of an issue there recovering that kick. As now we're going to get Newton Falls to come out onto the field for the first time on offense tonight. As we saw a heavy run dose last week, and we're going to get the man in motion, and the ball's going to be given up front here to number 5. Number 5 is going to break a couple tackles, and he's still chirping those legs, and he's still moving that pile as he's taking 4 Mineral Ridge Rams with him. And that is number 5, Carter Rapsack, who got hit for a 2-yard gain, but kept turning those legs and carrying the whole Mineral Ridge defense for an 11-yard gain, as that's going to move the chains here for Newton Falls. Newton Falls in the shotgun. It's going to be a pass out here on the right side. He's going to find a little lane there. Number 2, Caden Short, does a good job there of getting what he can on that quick screen play, as Nick Rapsack, Carter Rapsack's brother, as we're going to get a penalty, on the play, and I believe it's going to be a hold. And that's going to move Mineral Ridge back, or Newton Falls back, and playing behind the chains here. So I'm assuming it was going to be a hold on the outside, as we will replay first down here, as we're looking to get a little bit of a double dose of Rapsack tonight in the backfield. As it appears to be a false start on everyone on the offensive line, kind of flinched forward. And that's going to move Newton Falls back again. And Newton Falls is going to be looking at about a 1st and 18 after getting that good screen pass and getting the hold called on them. Now they're really fighting behind the chains here. As Mineral Ridge running a 3-4 defense, or excuse me, a 4-3 defense with a hybrid safety walked up. Rapsack can't handle the snap. He's going to have to do it himself. He's going to get a push from behind, and he's going to move forward for about 4 yards on the play, as Rapsack couldn't handle that snap. Appeared to be a little low there. As Tamburo, who just caught the touchdown pass from Mineral Ridge, is going to come in for a stop, and now 2nd and 16 here for Newton Falls. Rapsack goes under center. Man comes in motion. This is going to be a handoff to Rapsack again, and he's going to cut back here, and he's going to move, get pretty close here, moving the chains, as the sideline judge on the far side on the bottom of your screen points. That's a first down for the Tigers. As, excuse me, Nick Brown was the ball carrier there. As Mason Miller came up on a gang tackle there. Rapsack goes under center, man in motion again. Handoff here. Gets on the right side. He's going to go down hard there, and that would be number 8, Nick Brown again on the carry for Newton Falls. And just looking at the teams on the field, Newton Falls offensive line much bigger than what we see from Mineral Ridge's offensive line. So no surprise here that we're going to see Newton Falls run the ball a lot more. As Newton Falls appears to be just one of those teams that does not like to throw the ball. Only 8 passing attempts last week. As coach calls in the play and everyone's looking at their wristbands. Rapsack now going to give the ball to Miller. Going to go up the middle again, and he's going to break loose here down the left side, coming from behind. Ball's going to be popped out here in the end zone, and it's going to be recovered by Mineral Ridge, and it's going to be a touchback as I believe that is number 5, or excuse me, that is number 8, Nick Brown. Heck of a run there to break free from the defender. Didn't get a number on who came from behind that, but I believe it was number 4, Jacob Russell. Runs down Miller from the backside and does what any good coach teaches him to do, and that's to punch at the ball. And good things happen when you run into the ball here. Now Mineral Ridge is going to take over at the 20-yard line, and Mineral Ridge got all the momentum right now as they go down the field, score real quick on Newton Falls, and then they get a big defensive stop, big defensive turnover right there, and that's going to lead Mark Bunch back on the field. And we're going to get a penalty after the play. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's going to move the ball up 15 yards now to the Mineral Ridge 35. Now, great part about football this year, you hear the fans, the cheerleaders all getting into it here in Northeast Ohio. As Rom's going to get the ball here, go on the left side, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Tigers. And Rom's a big boy. That's not a boy you're going to want to hit real high. You're going to want to go for his legs. And I believe that was number 72 on the stop for the Tigers, and that is Hunter Jones. Senior, big boy, 6 foot, 310. It's Bunch now. He's going to look to pass again. He's going to have Ian Erb. Erb's going to go across the middle here, and he's going to be brought down by number 12, Rapsack. And that's going to be a first down for the Mineral Ridge Tigers. Or Rams, excuse me. Now in the 48. Mineral Ridge looking to capitalize real quick off that turnover. Here comes man in motion. Tamburo. He's going to get the ball on the right side. He's going to cut back into the middle, and he's going to go down the right side right now, and he's going to be brought down from behind by number 73, who's not listed on my roster. I'm assuming 73 may be Ethan Lingo. Listed as 74 on the roster. Big man runs him down from behind. Bunch now is going to go to the left side here. As Nick Wright's looking to break away from the Tigers there. Nick Wright does a good job, or excuse me, Mason Miller does a good job of breaking away from the Tigers, and he's going to be brought down inside Tiger territory. Inside the red zone now is Mineral Ridge. Here comes Tamburo in motion again on the right side. Ball's to be handed off to Rom up the middle. And Big Boy's going to go down inside the 10. As Mineral Ridge can still get a first down here. As Caden Short, defensive back, comes in on the tackle. As Newton Falls going to have to substitute quick here. And he's going to get off the field, and here goes Brunch. Up the middle, is going to run over a defender. And Brunch is going to go in for the touchdown as he just completely runs over a defender and says, "Don't worry, coach, I'll do it myself here." And now Mineral Ridge is going to jump out to a 12-8 lead. And it appears that Mineral Ridge doesn't have a kicker, as they're going to go for 2 here, try to make it a 14-8 game, as Mark Brunch does a great job there. And we're going to have a flag on the field, excuse me. Not sure if that touchdown stays on the board. Didn't see what the flag was fixing the screen for you guys as I bumped the computer. As Brunch now is going to go into the middle to Nick Wright. And I believe that's a touchdown. As if it is, yes it is. That one is a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Wright does a good job there running the skinny post, getting inside the end zone, but Mark Brunch, the lefty, fits it in a tight window there, and now Mineral Ridge is going to take a 12-8 lead. And I'm assuming that we had a hold on the offense last time. Now here comes Brunch. He's going to step back in the shotgun, go in the middle to Tamburo. And that's going to be a 2-point conversion successful for the Mineral Ridge Rams. And Mineral Ridge jumps out to a 14-8 lead. Newton Falls 8. And something that we've seen a good job of so far from Brunch is he's staying composed. We've seen him be rushed a couple times, but he does a good job with his footwork of getting outside the pocket, setting his feet and squaring his shoulders and delivering a target. But his offensive line is doing a great job right now of giving him time inside the pocket and really surveying the field. As you know, watching that last play develop, he went through his first, second, and his third progression was the backside to right as he hit right in the middle. And are you looking for a valuable education close to home? With 5 colleges and over 120 degrees, state-of-art facilities, and one of the most affordable tuition costs in the state, Youngstown State University is ready to help and to take charge of your future. Find out how to start your journey in the heart of a city on the rise. Visit explore.ysu.edu to learn more about our campus, our programs, and available financial aid. Take your first step today. Youngstown State University, we are YM proud. As we've seen, Mineral Ridge now with kick it deep one time, and that one time's led to a Newton Falls house call by Rapzak. And Mineral Ridge, I assume, is going to pooch it again. It's going to be taken up the middle, and good job by the up man there. Number 34, Drew Montgomery, does a good job as an up man, and that's really what you're taught as an up man. You see the ball come towards you, you get on it, you get as much as you can, you just fall down. No need to take an unnecessary hit. As now we're going to see Mineral Ridge, Newton Falls here, try to capitalize. As last possession fumbled, going in for a touchdown was Carter Miller, the senior. Or excuse me, Nick Brown fumbled. As I believe we're going to get a timeout. And as Mineral Ridge is going to take a timeout, we'll take a timeout too here. As you can hear from our sponsors here at YSN.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here as Newton Falls comes back onto the field. Mineral Ridge took a timeout as Rapzak going to hand the ball off to his brother, and he's going to go up the left side here. Can't break the tackle from number 14, Herb. And Rapzak, every time he's touched the ball so far tonight, I believe it's been a gain of 10 or more yards. And, you know, his older brother, number 12, Nick Rapzak, a senior, and Carter Rapzak, wearing number 5, is only a sophomore. As Carter Miller, or Nick Brown, excuse me, is going to sit on the sidelines for this start of this drive. Rapzak's in the shotgun again. Going to hand off to his younger brother again. He's going to go up the left side. He's going to drag a defender with him as Nick Wright's going to come in. Or excuse me, Mason Miller, who caught the touchdown earlier for the Rams, comes in and tackles Rapzak, as we're going to get a penalty on the play. As we're going to get a hold on Newton Falls, and that's one of the issues when you start running the ball a lot. These offensive linemen kind of want to start holding people and not let them get off the block, but Newton Falls is going to be faced with another first down. It's probably going to be around a 1st and 11, 1st and 12 from where the spot of the foul was. About a 1st and 13 here. As I believe the hold was actually on the receiver on the bottom of your screen, not the offensive lineman. Is Rapzak. Got a handoff here again. Going to go up the middle. He's going to gain about 2 yards here. As Mineral Ridge is now starting to get a feel of, you know, the motion isn't fooling them. And they're just going to key on the sophomore running back, Rapzak. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 11, and curious to see if we will see maybe Newton Falls try to throw a deep ball once or twice. You know, you have these defenses committed on run, run, run. Maybe one time you can burn them over the top. As we're going to get a penalty here, and I believe it's going to be a delay of game as the back judge threw the flag, and Newton Falls right now kind of shooting themselves in their own foot. Is a couple penalties, a fumble. It's kind of been drive stoppers, and now Newton Falls looking at a 2nd and 17. Really playing behind the chains now. As I wouldn't be surprised if we see a play action pass here from Newton Falls. Man comes in motion again. It's going to be roll out. Rapzak going to go up top. His ball's going to be almost picked off, but right off the fingertips of number 3, Alex Pennington, the wide receiver. Just couldn't get up there high enough to catch the pass. As now Newton Falls faced with a 3rd and long here. Obviously, if you're Mineral Ridge, you're going to give up anything underneath and you're going to rally to the ball. But I mean, if Newton Falls can get a good chunk of change back here, wouldn't be surprised maybe if they go for it on a 4th and short. But with the way that Rapzak's been running the ball tonight, as there's only 5 seconds left on the play clock, as Newton Falls here is going to call a timeout. And as Newton Falls is going to take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout here on YSN so you can hear from our sponsor, WFMJ.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Erin Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet's back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Campfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99, and $2 beers starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on YSN. I'm Eric Hoffenzies as Newton Falls now coming out of the timeout to face a 3rd and 17. As Rapzak's going to go out of the backfield, play a quad right there as it's going to be, looks to be a screen pass. As we're going to get a penalty on the play here, and this is going to be an odd penalty as number 5 from Mineral Ridge, that's going to be Tyler Tamburo, is going to get flagged here because he continued play without a helmet on. And in high school football, once that helmet pops off, you have to stop playing. I believe it's a personal foul. But once again, Tamburo, you can't be mad at that if you're a coach, as even with the helmet popping off, the kid still hustled and made a play there, bringing down Rapzak. And now that's going to be, well, it's not an automatic first down, so sorry about that. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. This is playing right into Newton Falls' hands. As now, Newton Falls is going to get the play called in with 15 seconds on the play clock. As Rapzak's under center. He's going to hand to his younger brother, who's going to go up the left side, try to break a couple tackles here, as Mason Miller is going to be on the stop for the Mineral Ridge Rams, as Carter Rapzak does a good job there of getting the first down for the Tigers. And now Mineral Ridge kind of shoots himself in the foot there, as Newton Falls is looking to drive here and tie it up with 6 and look to take the lead. Now Rapzak is going to be in motion, as it's going to be blown up there by number 14, Herb, from Mineral Ridge, as Nick Brown on the carry. His first carry since the fumble is going to get blown up there by Ian Herb. And now that's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 as Herb did a good job there breaking through the line. As the running back now, Rapzak's going to come back in the game, and Nick Brown's going to head to the sideline. Looks to be a little banged up on that play. He was holding his side. As 4 seconds runs down on the play clock now. Newton Falls going to have to snap it quick. Ball's going to be handed off here to number 21, and he's going to break up the middle. And number 21, John DeFalla, burst onto the scene real quick, picking up 13 for the Tigers. And that's going to give Newton Falls a new set of downs right inside the 20 as they're in the red zone. So now Rapzak goes back. He's going to hand off to his younger brother here. He's going to go to the left side again. Look to try to break a tackle again as Rom's going to bring him down from behind. And something that I've noticed with, Carter Rapzak and Newton Falls is they really like to run him on that left side. So if that doesn't tell you something about Newton Falls' offensive line, they favorite that left side, and, maybe a couple times they can beat on that right side. But there you have it, folks. At the end of the first quarter, your Mineral Ridge Rams 14, Newton Falls Tigers 8, and we'll be back here on YSN for the start of the second quarter.
60 years ago, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods began with 3 siblings, a hand-set sawmill, and a few local orders. And while business has certainly changed over the years, what has not are our principles of hard work, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. At Baird Brothers, we're proud to put our name on the products we create, from moldings and doors to flooring and lumber. Thank you for 60 great years. We look forward to 60 more. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
We're back here on YSN for the start of the second quarter as Newton Falls looking to go in and score. As Newton Falls is going to call a quick timeout here. As I can hear Coach down there screaming at one of his players, "Why are you off the field?" And now Newton Falls has to burn an unnecessary timeout there, as it's a beautiful night here in Mineral Ridge, Ohio. 71 degrees. Starting to become fall. Leaves are starting to turn colors a little bit. This is what Friday Night Football is all about. As Newton Falls now is going to have about a 2nd and 5. Playing ahead of the chains here on this possession besides that one play. As Rapzak in the backfield. We're going to get a man in motion. Rapzak's going to go around the left side here. He's going to get across the goal line here, and Newton Falls is going to tie it up here as Newton Falls is running what we like to call a wham play, where they're bringing that tailback into motion, or excuse me, that wing back into motion right behind the quarterback. As soon as the quarterback snaps the ball, he kind of leading the way for Rapzak and letting him pick and choose where he wants to go. But Rapzak just likes to bounce it outside, and that's okay there as he takes it in for a touchdown. As now Newton Falls with the muddle huddle is going to bring it in. I'd assume attempt a field goal here, but I've been wrong before. As Sipka is going to come set and kick, and it's going to be good as Newton Falls is going to take a 15-14 lead here early on in this second quarter. And we'll be back here on YSN after a message from one of our sponsors.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
And we're back here on YSN as Newton Falls takes a 15-14 lead early on in the second quarter as Tamburo and Herb back to return for the Rams. Sipka now going to kick off here. Going to be a little pooch kick on the right side. This is going to be taken in by number 21, Alex Sturgeon. Or excuse me, Aaron Meyer, number 28, not listed on my roster for Mineral Ridge. going to be brought down there by 2 or 3 Newton Falls Tigers. Sorry, just writing down rosters here. As now Bunch comes back into the game as Tamburo is going to be in motion. He's going to give it to Tamburo behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to try to make a defender miss as he's going to be brought down here by number 5, Carter Rapzak, who's doing it on both sides of the field right now. As that's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. Or excuse me, that's Carter Miller on the tackle. Swore it was number 9. Now Rom's going to get the ball on the left side as he's going to run over a defender. But running over the defender don't matter when you fall right on top of him for gain of 1. As Rom carried the ball here, but now that's going to set Mineral Ridge up with a 3rd and 10, and we've seen Mineral Ridge be able to throw the ball as Tamburo and Herb seem to be those 2 guys that they like to go to. As he's going to roll out the pass, and he's going to give it here to Herb. Herb's going to be stopped short here of the first down, about 3 or 4 yards short. Curious to see what Mineral Ridge is going to do here. Maybe try to line up quick drop, get Newton Falls to jump off sides. Kind of an ice call. Is Mineral Ridge going to keep the offense on the field, roll the dice here a little bit early on in this ball game, something you'll love to see. Can't win if you ain't risking it all. There's now Bunch now. He's going to go up the middle, going to be stopped. He's going to be stopped short as, never mind, the pile keeps turning, and he's going to get the first down here as Bunch keeps those legs rolling. As you see on your screen, there's 4 Newton Falls Tigers laying on the logo as Bunch gets through them all, and that's going to give Mineral Ridge a new set of downs, move those chains. As Newton Falls had them right where they wanted, gave up a 3rd and long pass that made 4th down a little manageable there. Now Bunch is going to be in the shotgun with Rom on his left again. Going to set the pass, going to give it to Herb here on the left side. He's going to go down the left side again. Herb's looking to get in that corner as you're going to get a flag here, and that's going to be a hold on the outside here. And that's going to be coming back. This is number 12. Rapzik was on the tackle. That's Nick Rapzik, excuse me. We've got to talk those 2 out as it's going to be holding, and it's going to bring the ball back, and then Mineral Ridge should be looking at about another 1st and 10 of where it was at, but looks like they're going to be faced with about a 1st and 13. And now Bunch playing behind the chains here. He's going to bring Tamburo in motion. Looks to be a fake jet sweep. Give it back to Rom on the left side, and the big boys rumbling, stumbling, bumbling as he's going to be brought down here. Caden Short on the stop. As now we're going to see an empty look here from Bunch. He's going to step back to pass, roll out to his right as he's left-handed, and he's going to find Rom on the outside as he's going to keep his footing, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds on the backside there. Or excuse me, that's Mason Miller. Mason Miller's a tall wide receiver. And he's going to pick up the first down here and move the chains for the Rams as they'll be on Newton Falls' 21 going in to score just outside of the red zone. As Newton Falls seems to be a little winded on defense. Hands on the hips a lot is what you're seeing from the defensive line. Man's going to go cross motion right now. Rom's going to get the ball on the right side here and he's going to be brought down by a defensive lineman. Couldn't get the number there as it's Aiden Hatcher. As now Newton Falls is going to have to substitute quick as Mineral Ridge a couple times almost gotten them with 12 men on the field. This Bunch now is going to roll out to the left, and he's going to find Tamburo on the left side. He's got one man to beat. Gets past him, but number 12, Nick Rapzik, comes in and makes a stop there, saves a touchdown. As now, Mineral Ridge has a 1st and goal. It's now Bunch. Busted play here. He's going to be hounded by 3 or 4 Newton Falls Tigers, as it seemed like Bunch wanted to give the ball to Roman. But Roman really didn't really carry out a fake or anything there, just kind of stood. As it's going to be a 2nd and goal now from about the 9-yard line for the Mineral Ridge Rams. As it's 4-down territory now, as we've seen Mineral Ridge does not have a kicker 2 times now going forward on PATs. Bunch now is going to step back to pass. He's going to find Roman as he's going to be brought down just short of the goal line. And you're looking at about 3rd and goal from the 3. Excuse me, it's Rohrman. Roster's missing a couple letters here. As it's going to go taken up the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown here for Mark Bunch. As we've seen Bunch do it with his legs tonight, and we've seen him do it with his arm. As Mineral Ridge now takes a 15-20 lead. And now Mineral Ridge is going to look to get the play call in. As you'd assume they would just go to the big man, Rohrman. There's now Bunches in the shotgun. Looks to pass. Goes across to Nick Wright. Or Mason Miller, excuse me. Mason Miller does a good job of hauling that pass in. Tight window there by Mark Bunch. And Mineral Ridge is going to take a 15-22 lead here about halfway through this 2nd quarter. And we'll be back here on YSN after a couple short messages from our sponsors.
Custom order your Ford your way at Tri-State Ford. Choose the available features that fit your life and style, from the all-new 2022 Ford Maverick F-150 Lightning through the entire Ford lineup. Pick your color, trim level, and options. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Start your custom order today. Stop in or visit tristateford.net. Customer focused, community driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here as Mineral Ridge set to kick off here. It's going to be another little pooch kick, as don't know who has the ball on the left side there, but it's going to be taken out of bounds, as it looked like the ball was going to go out. But once again, Mineral Ridge, or Newton Falls, keeps the ball in, as I believe that is number 2, Caden Short, on the return. As the Tigers are going to take over now on their own 29. And now the Tigers looking to respond, chasing 7 points right now. And the Tigers did elect to receive the ball early on in this ball game. As the ball's going to be taken up the middle here. And he's going to be stopped for about a 3-yard gain, as Carter Rapzik is going to be brought down by Rohrman there. now we're going to be faced with a 2nd and 8. Oh, excuse me. Now here comes Rapzik, sets the throw, going to get it on the left side here to his younger brother, Rapzik, and he's going to be stopped there for a gain of nothing. And Mineral Ridge defense now doing a good job of not letting Newton Falls get outside of them. So we're looking at about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. As we assume we're going to have to see the Tigers throw the ball. As Rapzak's in the shotgun. As we're going to, looks to be a blitz. This ball's going to be pitched on the left side here. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds. About 2 yards short of the first down is younger brother, Carter Rapzik. As I'd assume Newton Falls is going to punt the ball here. 4th and about 2, fighting in your own territory, down 7 early on in the ball game. But no. Quarterback staying on the field. Rapzik. Could be a little pooch kick. Trying to get him to jump off sides. I believe coach is going to call his 3rd and final timeout here. And as coach calls his 3rd and final timeout here, we're going to take another timeout here on YSN, plugging all of our sponsors here.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Now the offense staying back out on the field. Rapzik going to hand it off up the middle. As I believe he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. As it seems like he's going to be short, I'd say about a half yard. That first down marker appears to be just shy of the 40. As I'm not sure what's going on. As it's going to be a first down for the Tigers. As we're going to get an official timeout here because chains aren't moving. Wasn't sure maybe if they wanted to measure it. It looks to be a first down from where the ball's spotted now. The sideline judge on the far side of the field had a different spot than the sideline judge down on my side of the field. As it's going to be a first down here. No measurement needed for the officials. As the Tigers going to have a 1st and 10. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's now Rapzik. In the backfield with Carter Miller. As Miller's going to get the ball, head up the left side. Going to fumble the ball again. I believe the ball's going to be pushed out of bounds. But you can't fumble the ball forward, so believe. Excuse me. Yes, you can fumble the ball forward. And Newton Falls is going to retain possession here. And that's going to be another first down or so for the Newton Falls Tigers. Newton Falls getting it done right now, but not in the most beautiful of ways. Rapzik now back. He's going to hand it off to his younger brother. Going to go up the left side. He's going to keep chugging along, and he's going to get the first down and keep those chains rolling for the Tigers. As I believe we're going to have, I see a Mineral Ridge Ram down on the far side of the field. And as there's an injured timeout on the field, we're going to take a timeout here on YSN.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
And as the injured player comes off the field, we'll resume action here in Mineral Ridge as Rapsick is going to go under center. He's going to hand the ball off here. His younger brother Rapsick, and he's going to go inside defender, and he's going to go towards the middle of the field, and he's going to break it loose for another touchdown on the night as Rapsick's going to go. Well, excuse me, there's some laundry on the field as we're going to get a hold here, and it's coming back. And as Rapsick did a great job there of busting through the line, getting to the outside, cutting it back into the middle, and finding the end zone for the Tigers. But all that for nothing. As it's going to move the ball back about 10 yards, and Rapsick had a 36-yard touchdown run right there. As now the ball is going to be moved back to Mineral Ridge 45. And you hear the fans booing the refs out here. Newton Falls is going to look to keep that momentum going as Rapsick just had a great run. So he's going to get under center now. Man in motion. It's going to be a play action pass here. As he's going to come back to the right side of the field. A lot of green space here. As he's going to be tripped up here by the defenders. And that's going to be number 1, Mason Miller, who comes up and trips up Rapsick. Jacob Russell in there also. As now we're going to see Nick Brown come back onto the field. Give Rapsick a little bit of a spill right now. Ball's to be handed up the middle. Looks to get to the outside. Got nothing there. He's going to cut it back inside, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play, bring up with a 3rd and 4. As they say, Cameron Brainer was on the carry, but that's number 8, Nick Brown. Now a man's going to be in motion again. Ball's going to be handed off again up the middle. And it's going to be stopped for nothing. As Rapsick tried to hand the ball off there, but good penetration there by number 52. Blair Gill. Or excuse me, Gil Blair. Now it's going to be a 4th and 4, and we've seen Newton Falls convert one 4th down tonight. Let's see if they can make it 2 here on this possession as Rapsick's going to come back into the game. Newton Falls, no timeouts left, is going to take a delay of game here. And I'm not sure what Newton Falls was doing as the coaches were having a conversation on the sideline. And Newton Falls, they burned 2 timeouts early on in this half just for not having players on the field. And right now is a little bit, you wish you had those timeouts. You could have got that personnel on the field. That's stuff that's got to be worked out in practice. Now instead of a 4th and short, now you're looking at a 4th and long where I'm sure Mineral Ridge is going to be keying on the run here. As we have the Rapsack tandem in the backfield. He's going to try to escape here, and he's going to get sacked for a loss. Oh, excuse me, he's going to stay on his feet. And coming up for the sack is going to be number 14, Herb. And we're going to get another flag on the field, and that's going to be on number 75 here. It's going to be a personal foul on number 75. And, folks, if we're being honest, that's not a personal foul. That Herb comes up on the stop there. And he runs into the Newton Falls offensive lineman, and he kind of just pushed him off of him. And the official throws the flag as now Newton Falls coach going out there and having a conversation. And I'm sure he doesn't appreciate that. As now this game can change in a matter of one play as Mineral Ridge now with the ball. In Newton Falls territory now as Mark Brunch is going to come into the game now and do what he's been doing best all night, sling the ball. As Roman going to take the ball, is going to be stopped for a short gain of 2 there. As big number 72, Hunter Jones on the stop there. Now Mineral Ridge looking to go fast here. This Bunch now is going to look to throw. Step back in the pocket. Has all day to throw. He's going to go up the right sideline here. Looking for Mason Miller. Ball's going to be overthrown. And that's going to put Mineral Ridge into a 3rd and long. And now Newton Falls has a chance here with a 3rd and long to get that defense off the field. This is a big money down. This is stuff that you practice in all week, every day. It's now Brunch. He's going to step back to throw again. All day to throw. He's going to go down the left side here to Tamburo. Tamburo's just going to put him into a spin cycle and leave his ankle sitting on about the 15-yard line. And Tamburo does a fantastic job in open space as Brunch is going to get his 3rd touchdown of the night, and Tamburo his 2nd as Mineral Ridge is going to jump out here to a 26-15 lead. Or excuse me, a 28-15 lead. As now Mineral Ridge, we're going to see the kicking team come onto the field for the first time tonight. Gill comes back to kick. Kick is up. And it is good. And as Mineral Ridge takes a 14-point lead now, 29-15, with 1:58 remaining here in the first half. And we'll be back here on YSN.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Gil Blair set to kick off now for the Mineral Ridge Rams as Mineral Ridge takes a 14-point lead here. Late into this first half is Rapzig's back deep to kick. Assuming we're not going to see him kick off to him, is we're going to get another little pooch kick. It's going to be taken by the up man. He's going to be pushed out right around the 35-yard line. As I believe that is number 8 on the return there for the Tigers. Or excuse me, number 2, Caden Short. Number 8 was on the sidelines. It's now Newton Falls really shooting yourself in the foot here, choosing to take the ball to start the game off. Mineral Ridge has all the momentum in the world right now with a 14-point lead. And I'm pretty sure Mineral Ridge has 2 timeouts left here in this half. So maybe get a couple quick stops. You can get Bunch back onto the field for a couple plays as Rapzig's going to roll out to his right. He's going to look to throw here to Short. And Short's going to be pushed out of bounds here by number 13, Michael Cheney. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and about 1. As Rapzig did a good job there setting his feet and throwing. Now he's in the gun again. Looking to pass. And he's going to take a sack here. That's a big sack. And as Mineral Ridge is going to call a timeout and stop the clock. And now that puts Newton Falls into a tough situation. We haven't seen Newton Falls throw the ball well tonight. Looking at a 3rd and long now. And if you're Rapzig in that situation, you can't take a sack. As there seems to be some extracurricular activity going on down there between the refs and the offensive linemen. And now Mineral Ridge puts themselves in a good position here. If they can get a stop, 1 timeout left to burn, they can get the ball back with roughly, I'd say, 50 seconds left. And give Brunch and Company a chance to open up this game a little more before halftime. It's now Rapzig's in the backfield. Going to step back and pass. It's going to be a screen pass here. It's going to be sniffed out. Can't get him. Rapzig's still on his feet. He's going to be brought down on the far side of the field. Mineral Ridge going to call its final timeout as we got some laundry on the field. And I believe it's going to be a hold on the screen passes. Herb was pleading his case to the official. As if I'm Mineral Ridge here, is it's going to be a hold, and it's going to be declined. Going to be 4th down. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And good decision to decline that penalty by Mineral Ridge, as you did a great job of stopping Rapzig in the open field. As now, Tamburo back deep for the Rams, and we've seen what he's done and when he gets the ball in open space. And coach is screaming to Ty Tamburo, use the sidelines, get out of bounds if you can as fast. As ball's going to be punted high and away. As it's going to be a rough kick, and it's going to go out right around the 37, 38-yard line. And that's going to bring the Mineral Ridge offense back onto the field with 50 seconds left on the money. So now, Mineral Ridge, we've seen what they can do tonight, getting in space with Tamburo and Wright. Bunch has done a great job of putting that ball into tight spots for his receivers. And now we're going to get trips on the bottom of your screen. This Bunch now is going to come back, look to throw, going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to go to the right side of the field as I believe he's going to get out of bounds. Yes, he gets out of bounds. As never mind, does not get out of bounds, and Mineral Ridge had all 3 timeouts left, excuse me. And as Mineral Ridge is going to take a timeout, so will we here on YSN, your sports network.
60 years ago, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods began with 3 siblings, a hand-set sawmill, and a few local orders. And while business has certainly changed over the years, what has not are our principles of hard work, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. At Baird Brothers, we're proud to put our name on the products we create, from moldings and doors to flooring and lumber. Thank you for 60 great years. We look forward to 60 more. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Custom order your Ford your way at Tri-State Ford. Choose the available features that fit your life and style, from the all-new 2022 Ford Maverick F-150 Lightning through the entire Ford lineup. Pick your color, trim level, and option.
And we're back here as Bunch now is going to look to pass, going to get brought down from behind. As we're going to get a flag on the play, and it's going to be a hold on the Rams. As now Mineral Ridge is going to be fighting the chains here. As the ball should be moved back to down where the side judge is, and now it will be. Now Mineral Ridge with little under 40 seconds to go. This ball's going to be moved back even more. As they're looking at about a first and 25, excuse me. From originally around right where they started before Bunch got out of the pocket and escaped. As you're going to get trips on the top of your screen. Ball's to be handed off here as Mineral Ridge looks to kind of be cutting its losses here at the end of this half. He's going to be brought down for a gain of 5. And Mineral Ridge is going to take it to the half as the Mineral Ridge Rams 29, the Newton Falls Tigers 15. And we'll be back here in about 20 minutes on YSN as we're going to play you a couple ads from our sponsors and then let you listen to the band.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends: shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
We are there in your community. Small business owners, mechanics, police officers, homemakers. And we are there serving our nation in the Air Force Reserve. When medical emergencies arise, in cybersecurity, when natural disasters happen, we are there in space. We are Reserve Citizen Airmen, and we are there with over 180 different jobs to serve your country. Air Force Reserve.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford. Choose a new Ford or from our great selection of pre-owned vehicles. Plus, you'll get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool, or visit tristateford.net.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Aaron Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
Jimmy Sudman here, director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Custom order your Ford your way at Tri-State Ford. Choose the available features that fit your life and style, from the all-new 2022 Ford Maverick F-150 Lightning through the entire Ford lineup. Pick your color, trim level, and options. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Start your custom order today. Stop in or visit tristateford.net. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
At Hubbard Chevrolet, Hubbard can help you get the financing you need regardless of your situation. I'm Tony Page, and I've helped thousands of customers in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania buy a vehicle. Visit HubbardChevy.com to get pre-approved. Remember, folks, Hubbard can help.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
We are there in your community. Small business owners, mechanics, police officers, homemakers. And we are there serving our nation in the Air Force Reserve. When medical emergencies arise, in cybersecurity, when natural disasters happen, we are there in space. We are Reserve Citizen Airmen, and we are there with over 180 different jobs to serve your country. Air Force Reserve.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford. Choose a new Ford or from our great selection of pre-owned vehicles. Plus, you'll get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours. Customer-focused, community-driven, Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool, or visit tristateford.net.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Aaron Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
Jimmy Sutton here, director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Custom order your Ford your way at Tri-State Ford. Choose the available features that fit your life and style from the all-new 2022 Ford Maverick, F-150 Lightning. Through the entire Ford lineup. Pick your color, trim level, and options. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Start your custom order today. Stop in or visit tristateford.net. Customer focused, community driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on YSN for the start of this second half between the Mineral Ridge Rams and the Newton Falls Tigers, as Mineral Ridge jumps out to a 14-point lead early on in this second half. A couple things to take away from that first half is we really haven't seen Newton Falls be able to compete in the passing game with Mineral Ridge. And Newton Falls kind of shoots himself in their own foot a couple times. A couple holding calls, brings back a touchdown. But Mineral Ridge has done a good job of really controlling this game. Mark Bunch has just done a fantastic job airing the ball out, using his legs when he has to. And Roman really doing a good job of keeping that Newton Falls defense honest on the run pass. And as we have a couple roster changes for Newton Falls, the kicker, Jacob Sipka, is wearing number 88. Number 73 is Connor Keys. Holden Hazel is wearing number 11. Aiden Hartley wearing number 80. And number 8 is Cameron Brainerd. So I was calling number 8 Nick Brown all night. But now we have the roster squared away. As we should be getting set now for the second half kickoff, as Sipka is going to kick it off. And other than that opening kickoff for a touchdown, Newton Falls really hasn't done much. They had another touchdown later on in that first half from Rabzik. As the officials are kind of waiting to get into place here. As it looks like we're maybe missing an official. Oh no, I see him on that 50-yard line on the far side. As now we're getting ready to start this second half. Now Sipka goes for the onside kick, and it's going to be gobbled up there by number 24 for the Rams. And that's going to be Bryce Rohrman, brother of Nathan. As Newton Falls tries to get a little dicey there to start off this second half, try to get something back. And now Newton Falls looking to get a quick stop or two. As Newton Falls looks to go a little smaller on the defensive line here, is Bunch coming out here in the second half with a Roman right on his right. Going to hand it off to him. He's going to go up the gut here. Going to get about 5 yards. I wouldn't be surprised now if we kind of see Mineral Ridge try to incorporate the run a little more into this second half. Is, you know, you've got a 14-point lead, 2-score game. You're not really pressed on time right now. You've moved the ball at whatever cost you want tonight. It's now Bunch. Going to hand it off again up the middle. And he's going to be stuffed here by number 45. Aiden Hatley. And Connor Keys on that stop. His roster changes once again as didn't get those. He's going to put him into about a 3rd and 5. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw. Ball's going to be thrown just high out of the hands of Tamburo. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 5 now for the Mineral Ridge Rams. As I'm not going to be surprised here if we see Mineral Ridge go for it. Maybe roll Bunch out of the pocket, give him an option to run or throw. As we've seen, he can get it done with his legs, but I'm not sure what we're going to see here. It appears to be a punt now as Rohrman's going to get back deep. And he's going to kick it deep here. And it looks to be a heck of a punt that's going to go out of bounds at about the 1, I think, as Mason Miller comes in real fast and swipes that ball. And that was a heck of a punt by Rohrman. As that was fantastic job right there by the special teams of Mineral Ridge. Number 1, the punt's fantastic. Number 2, you have Mason Miller running his butt off to get down there and make sure that ball doesn't go into the end zone and swipes it out of bounds. As it looks like it's going to be a touchback now is where they're putting the ball, excuse me. It is going to be a touchback, excuse me. I didn't see the official signal for that. And now Newton Falls is going to have the ball on their own 20-yard line. Chasing 14 here. With both the Rapsick brothers in the backfield right now. So we're going to get them in the motion and then shotgun. It's going to go to the left side. Looks to get outside. Nothing going there for Rapsick as the Mineral Ridge defense is starting to tighten up on those corners. We've seen it a couple times tonight. Rapsick's done a good job of getting to that outside and really sticking that foot in the ground and getting upfield, but nothing going there for him. As now, it's going to be a loss of 1 as Mason Miller was in on the tackle there for the Rams. Comes across from the backside to make the play, and now he's going to be playing on the wide side of the field. Looks to be another handoff up the middle to Rapsick. Tries to get to the outside once again, and he's going to be stuffed there for no gain. As Herb, number 14, is in on the tackle. And now, this is right where Mineral Ridge wants to put Newton Falls in these 3rd and long situations. As we've seen tonight, Rapsick really doesn't have the arm to throw the ball. But he's got great legs, so you really got to work on keeping him in the pocket and making sure he can't escape for a 10-yard gain here. As now he's going to pitch it to the right to Cameron, and Cameron's going to be stuffed there by that defense. And Rohrman comes in and lays a big hit. Seems to be some extracurricular activity going on down there between some linemen and some defensive linemen. And now that's going to bring out the punt team for Newton Falls. And both teams force some punts on their opening drives. So the defense has come to play here early on in this 3rd quarter. Now the snap's up, punts away, and you're going to get a running into the kicker, I believe. And now that punt is going to go out of bounds. Or not out of bounds, but Tamburo's going to fall out on the 50. And I believe it's going to be running into the kicker, which is a 5-yard penalty, not a roughing the kicker, which would go into an automatic first down. Oh, excuse me. They're going to have roughing the kicker, personal foul, so it's going to be a first down for Newton Falls. And that's a big blow to that Mineral Ridge defense who did a good job there of really shutting down Newton Falls on its opening drive. And now that's going to put Newton Falls right around the 34, 35-yard line. with a fresh set of downs. You know, a couple scores around the half. Jackson Milton trailing Wyndham. Boardman trailing Jackson. Hudson's up on Harding. Poland up 2 scores on Howland. United beating up on Crestview. South Range beating up on Cleveland Central. 35-6. As now ball's going to be into the hands of Rapzik. And he's going to be brought down from behind by number 1, Mason Miller. And that's Nick Rapzik, excuse me. The quarterback, number 12. And that's going to bring it up a 2nd and 12. As Lowville's up 13-7 on Wellsville. Columbiana losing 3-24 against Wellington. Toronto up on Lisbon 13-0. As the ball's coming loose right now, ball's on the ground. Going to be pushed away. As the ball's still on the ground, can't see who has it. Looks like Mineral Ridge is going to have it. Mineral Ridge is going to get the turnover. As it appeared to just be a botched play there. And the ball was on the ground for a while. Not sure who came up with it from Mineral Ridge. But nonetheless, Mineral Ridge is going to take over with great field position. Looking at about Newton Falls' 25-yard line. And that's going to give Mineral Ridge a 1st and 10. So now Mineral Ridge working with a short field here. Up 2 scores. Third quarter moving a little slow as both defenses are playing lights out with just under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now Bunch is going to take the quarterback keeper himself, going to go up the right side, follow Roman. And he's going to keep pushing that pile forward, and he's going to get about a gain of 7 there. Mark Bunch putting his head down and just keeps turning those legs and gets a gain of 7 there for the Rams. Now you're going to get trips into the field here with Tamburro in the slot. Now Bunch goes back to pass. He's going to get some pressure, escape around the left side. As he's going around the left side, he's got some room. He's going to put his head down, and he's going to truck a defender. And he's going to get called for the taunting. As Bunch there's got to be a better sport. And as they're going to get another penalty, 2 more flags come in. As now it starts to get a little chippy down there as Bunch just completely runs someone over. Flexes on him, lets the kid know what he just did, gets the taunting penalty called on him. And then didn't see a number from, I saw the kid from Newton Falls come in and start pushing and shoving as he didn't like what he did to his teammate. And then 2 more flags came in, so I'm assuming we're going to have a dead ball foul. And then you're going to have 2 dead ball fouls, a taunting penalty on both teams. And curious to see how this is going to play out, but Bunch has got to be the bigger man there, letting everyone knows what he just did. You just gave your team a 1st and goal opportunity. As you're going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct on Newton Falls, unsportsmanlike conduct on Mineral Ridge, and this penalty should just offset, and we should replay the down. As this game's starting to get a little chippy as something to keep an eye out on here is could this escalate into something bigger, but we hope not here. As it's going to be a 1st and 10 opportunity for the Tigers, or for the Rams. As Bunch with Roman on his right. Bunch going to follow him up the middle again. They're going to go up the middle. Going to get inside the 10 now. As Mineral Ridge can still get a 1st down just inside the 3-yard line. Is Bunch now going to take the quarterback keeper again, go on the right side, put his head down again, get down inside the 5. Now Mineral Ridge keeping it rolling fast. Not going to be surprised if we see a Roman or a Bunch here. Just keep hammering down. Roman's going to get the ball, going to go up the middle. And the ball's going to pop out, I believe. Can't see the official in there. A lot of big bodies down in there. As it's going to be a fumble. And Newton Falls is going to take over here. As he fumbles going into the end zone. And Newton Falls is going to have the ball, I believe, around the 1-yard line. Their own 1-yard line. And now that's going to give Newton Falls 99 yards to go. And I'm assuming we're just going to see Newton Falls here once or twice. Kind of just quarterback sneak, give himself a little bit of space. So now Rapsick's going to come out, play the quarterback position with 6:20 remaining here in the third quarter. As they're going to go shotgun here. Surprising. Ball's going to be given up the middle. He's going to have to throw it away. Looking for his intended receiver there. But something I don't agree with there is, especially in your own end zone, going with a shotgun look, a lot of things can go wrong there. We saw Rapsick just had to kind of get away and throw it away real quick. If I'm Newton Falls, I kind of just like to go with the quarterback sneak. Obviously, you're in a losing situation right now, being inside of your own 1-yard line. But if I'm Mineral Ridge, I'm sending a little bit of pressure. You can get 2 quick points and the ball back here. And have a 9-point swing. As now Rapsick's going to get pressured. Ball's going to be thrown just short of his receiver as Mason Miller came unblocked off the edge. As Nick Wright couldn't haul that ball and thrown a little low. And now that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 now for Newton Falls. Mineral Ridge right there really just kind of brought everyone and played man coverage on the backside. Now here comes Mason Miller again off the backside. Can't bring him down. He's going to escape it. A stiff arm. And I believe that's going to be enough for a first down, if not just shy of a first down, as Mason Miller came screaming off that edge, had him stopped, and that's going to be a first down for Newton Falls, and give yourself a little bit of breathing room now. And now Newton Falls, new set of downs, looking to get a little momentum going here. Haven't seen him score since early on in that second quarter on a Rapsick touchdown run. Rapsick's going to get the ball here on the left side. He's going to go, and he's going to get stood up there by a couple of Rams for about a gain of, call it 3. As Rapsick couldn't get around the edge there. Mineral Ridge doing a good job of keeping him contained there on the outside. And that seems like Mineral Ridge's game plan right now is really just kind of keeping Rapsick inside the numbers. And if they could do that, and you got trips on the bottom of your screen, can't see. As now, looks to be a busted play. Rapsick's going to be taken down for a big loss there. Taken down just inside of his own 10-yard line. And it's going to put Newton Falls back into a 3rd and long situation. And Newton Falls just converted a long third and long. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 14. For the Tigers, as Rapsick's in the shotgun, is going to roll out to his left here. As he rolls out to his left, he's going to try to find his receiver. Receiver's going to bobble the ball a little bit, going to be tackled. No, he's going to stand up, stay on that left sideline as he's going to roll, and he's going to go out of bounds right around the 50-yard line for the Tigers. And that's a big play there for Newton Falls as they were backed deep into their own territory, inside of their own 10-yard line. Now to get them moving outside of on the other side of the 50. Oh, excuse me, he stepped out at the 28-yard line. Kept running. And now Rapsick doing a good job of leading this team right now as both brothers helping the 3rd and longs. He's going to get around the outside here. He's going to be brought down from behind by Mason Miller. And Carter Rapsick went down hard right there, as it looked to be a horse collar tackle, but no flag thrown on the play, so we're just going to roll with it. As now, here comes a 2nd and about 4 for the Tigers. Rapsick now has the up man in motion, going to hand it off to Cameron. Cameron's going to get stuffed right there by, I believe that is Rom. As you're going to have an injured Tiger on the field. And as he's down on the field, we're going to take a timeout here on YSN.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
We are there in your community. Small business owners, mechanics, police officers, homemakers, and we are there serving our nation in the Air Force Reserve. When medical emergencies arise, in cybersecurity, when natural disasters happen, we are there in space. We are Reserve Citizen Airmen, and we are there with over 180 different jobs to serve your country. Air Force Reserve.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
And we're back here on YSN after Cameron Brainerd went down real hard there and seems to be shaking up a little bit as we're going to get a quarterback keeper here up the middle, still running his legs, or excuse me, that was an offensive lineman running his legs. But I believe he's going to be enough for the first down here for the Tigers, and it's going to move the chains here. Newton Falls doing a good job of really eating away at the chains right now. Started deep in their own territory. Got a first down. And now it's been a pretty successful drive here. And now, Rapsick back in the backfield. Man in motion. Going to be handed off around the left side here. Rapsick's allowed a couple of rates. And Mason Miller comes from the backside of that play to tackle Rapsick from the backside. All right, for only a gain of about 3. Now, if that's not hustle, then I don't know what is, because that play is meant to go away from Mason Miller, and Mason Miller is just eating it up. He's been the guy that's done a great job all night of really bringing down Rapsick from the backside. And if he tries to cut back, guess who's there? Mason Miller. But the edge is doing a good job of keeping him contained. Now you got Rapsick in the backfield. Man in motion. Read option's going to go on the outside here. And we're going to get a hold, it looks like. And that's going to be number 2, Caden Short. For Newton Falls on the carry. Gets around the outside, but I believe it's going to be coming back on a hold. As Aaron Myers on the tackle there for the Rams. And you're going to get a hold. Now that's going to put Newton Falls back into a deep second and about 17. And Newton Falls, we've seen him on this possession, really just on this possession now, start to throw the ball a little bit on the game as the play's going to be called in from the sideline with about 20 seconds left on the play clock. Still no play called in, as now the quarterback's got the play, give him the call to his offensive lineman, as we got both Rapsicks in the backfield, as I'm assuming we're going to see a handoff here, as it's going to be a rollout here to the right with Rapsick. The lefty going to throw across middle, and it's going to be tipped by Ian Erb on the deflection there. And you're going to get an injured player on the field. And as always, respect to the player, we're going to take a timeout here on YSN.
Custom order your Ford your way at Tri-State Ford. Choose the available features that fit your life and style, from the all-new 2022 Ford Maverick F-150 Lightning through the entire Ford lineup. Pick your color, trim level, and options, plus get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Start your custom order today. Stop in or visit tristateford.net. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're...
And as the injured player's taken off the field, we got a third and about 13. As we got Drubbles down the bottom of the screen. As Rapsick's going to look to air the ball out deep here to his receivers. The ball's going to be overthrown, or excuse me, not overthrown. He just turned his receiver around as that pass was intended to number 1, Nick Wright. Couldn't get to it. It's going to be 4th and 13 now for the Tigers, and assume now that they're just going to punt. And that's what they'll do. As number 3, Alex Pennington, is in the game to punt with Deep Man. He's going to get an opportunity to return this kick because he's going to botch the snap, and he's going to fall down, or botch the snap. He's going to botch the kick. This Tamburo saves himself right there. And now, with 1:11 left in this third quarter, Mineral Ridge has the ball left, up 14. No rush whatsoever, so I'm assuming we're going to see a heavy dose of bunch again on the QB keepers. QB dives up the middle, followed by Rohrman. Now here comes the Mineral Ridge Rams. Giving you that 2x2 look with Tamburo in motion. Fake jet sweep. Botch play. Bunch is going to keep it. Trying to get up the middle. Cut back as he gets what he can. But it appeared he wanted to give Rahman the ball. As Carter Rabzik comes in, makes the stop for the Tigers. And now what we're going to see is about a 2nd and 8 for Mineral Ridge as Bunch now is going to get the ball, look to throw. It's going to be a halfback draw to Rahman, and Rahman's going to get stuffed in the backfield by a bunch of Newton Falls Tigers. And now you're looking at about a 3rd and 3rd and 11, as we're going to have an injured Ram on the field. And we'll be back here on YSN after a short message from our sponsors.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford. Choose a new Ford or from our great selection of pre-owned vehicles. Plus, you'll get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool, or visit tristateford.net.
And we're back here on YSN Live, your sports network. It is Mineral Ridge now facing a 3rd and long with just under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. As I believe Mineral Ridge is just going to take it to the quarter. And are you looking for a valuable education close to home? Find out how to start your journey in the heart of a city on the rise. Visit and explore.ysu.edu to take your first step today. Youngstown State University, we are Y and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news.
We're back here on YSN for the start of this fourth quarter. Mineral Ridge 29, Newton Falls 15, as no one scored there in that third quarter. Is now Bunch looking to lead this offense to a 3rd and long conversion here with trips down at the bottom of your screen. Bunch now going to get the ball, survey the field. He's going to go deep down the sideline, looking for Tamburo, as he's going to moss the defensive back, dip and dive underneath, and get taken down. And Tamburo, Ty Tamburo, this is what we like to call, you've just got mossed. As he just went up and got that ball from the defensive back, as they're going to get a penalty flag on the play, as it's going to be a pass interference on the defense. Penalty is going to be declined. And now that's going to set Mineral Ridge up nice right now, right inside the 35-yard line. As Bunch now is going to have the ball. Looks to hand it off up the middle to Roman, as he's going to be stuffed just real short of the line of scrimmage for a gain of 1. And Aiden Hatcher comes in as Rom's going to be down on the field, and as he's down on the field, we'll take a timeout.
60 years ago, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods began with 3 siblings, a hand-set sawmill, and a few local orders. And while business has certainly changed over the years, what has not are our principles of hard work, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. At Baird Brothers, we're proud to put our name on the products we create, from moldings and doors to flooring and lumber. Thank you for 60 great years. We look forward to 60 more. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game.
We're back here on YSN. As wasn't Rom that went down. Appeared to be, oh no, excuse me, it was, but they tried to pull a fast one and put him back into the game. But once you go down as an injured player, you must come out of the game for at least 1 snap. And now that's going to bring in the backup running back, number 23, Javon Bashira. As Bunch now is going to look to go over to Mason Miller. Mason Miller is going to be stuck up there by the whole Tigers defense. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 10 now, as he had a hard time getting back to the line of scrimmage there. Now we got another injured player on the field, and we'll be back here on YSN shortly.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with...
We're back here on YSN Live after a couple injury timeouts. Hopefully players are done cramping up for the night. As Bunch now in the shotgun. Gonna roll out to his left here. Try to escape the pocket. Gonna find Mason Miller down the left sideline in a foot race. Gonna be pushed out of bounds there by, I believe that is number 2. Oh, excuse me, it's number 8, Cameron. Is now Mineral Ridge with the ball right at the 9-yard line. As I believe we're going to get a timeout now. As Mineral Ridge takes a timeout, so will we here on YSN.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
And now we're back live here on YSN. Mineral Ridge calls a timeout to get a quick substitution in as they didn't have the right personnel on the field. As now Rahman's going to come back into the field and Newton Falls trying to hustle and get off the field. As we had an inadvertent whistle. As now all the officials seem to be coming together. I believe it was an inadvertent whistle as the player on the bottom of the screen got off in time. As now Bunch is ready to go. He's going to go around the left side. Going to pick up a heck of a block from Rom, but coming up from the free safety position, number 1. Nick Wright comes up and lays the big hit on Bunch. As now we're looking at about a second and goal from roughly around the 8. As now Bunch is going to be in the shotgun. Takes the snap now. Little 5-step drop. Rolls out to his left. Going to run up the middle. Trying to get to the outside. And Bunch is going to get around the outside and get the touchdown for the Mineral Ridge Rams. As that's our first score in the second half here. And Mineral Ridge is going to take a 35-15 lead right now. As it's been all Mineral Ridge since the start of the second quarter. Mineral Ridge now is going to bring on Gill to kick the PAT. Now Gill's going to be set. Come back. Kick is up. And the kick is good as Mineral Ridge now jumps up 21 points here at the start of this fourth quarter. And Mineral Ridge really has done a good job here in this whole game. Ever since that opening kickoff, you've only given up 7 points. You take away that opening kickoff, you're up 7-36 right now. And it's a completely different ball game. That opening kickoff really had a lot of momentum going for Newton Falls, but granted, Mineral Ridge didn't let that get in the way of how they were going to play their game tonight, and Ridge has done a fantastic job of doing so. But if I'm Mineral Ridge here, still kicking away from Rapzik, as we saw what he could do on the opening kickoff of the game. It's now Gill. He's going to be set to kick off again for the Rams. And now, excuse me. Here comes Gill. Kickoff. Going to be a little pooch kick again. Ball's going to be touched. Going to try to get out of bounds. Excuse me. And now Newton Falls is going to take over right around the 41 with just under 10 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Now we'll see if maybe we don't see some type of here to Raps again. He's going to get around the left side, and he's going to be brought down from behind by number 10, Bunch. And Raps does a good job there, running behind that left side still all night, as pretty much he's been shut down ever since really midway through that second quarter after that touchdown that he had. Had the one touchdown called back for a holding. Now he's going to go around the left side again, and now he's going to get up the middle, going to bust it out to the left side. He's going to run over the official, and he's going to keep going as he's going to be brought down here. He really right there. And now Newton Falls is cooking on this drive. As I just talked about how maybe you see some different play calls, but no, we're seeing what their bread and butter is tonight. Run them around the left side. As you're going to get a timeout here from Newton Falls, and as Newton Falls takes the timeout, so will we.
My guy keeps it 100. 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
And we're back here on YSN after Newton Falls takes a quick timeout there. Didn't have enough guys on the field. One guy ran off. Now we're going to get the man in motion here. Rapsik's going to roll out to the left side. He's going to throw back across his body. And it looks to be overthrown. Thought it was going to be picked off there for a second. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now for the Tigers. And Rapsik does a good job there of airing that ball out. Of really, there's, if no one was going to catch it, it was going to go out of bounds. So it's like a wasted throw, but not a wasted throw where it's only in a spot where his guy can go up and get it. So now you're going to have a Twins look in the backfield. Man goes motion. We're going to go give here up the middle. Number 9. And number 9, that is Carter Miller on the carry. Excuse me, that was number 8, Cameron Brainerd. Goes up the gut there for the Tigers. And he gets the first down, and he's going to give him a 1st and goal right on the 5-yard line. Now Brainerd's going to get the carry again and go up the gut. And I believe he's going to be stopped just short, just right on the 1-yard line. As Newton Falls now is going to bring in the heavy package. And as Brainerd's going to come out of the game after 2 strong carries. And you're assuming. Ball's going to go up the middle. Right in the hands of Rapsik, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. And Newton Falls trying to slowly claw its way back into the game. And excuse me, something happened with my quarters here. As now we're back to the 4th quarter, as Newton Falls goes into the muddle huddle. And they're going to bring over, as no matter what they do, it'd still be a 2-score game. Now the kicker, Sipka, is going to get the kick up, and the kick is good. And Newton Falls only down 14 now, with just under 8 minutes to play here. In the 4th quarter, excuse me. So Newton Falls goes down, scores in about 2 minutes, and now they're getting set to kick off again to Mineral Ridge, and we've seen Newton Falls try 1 onside kick tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if they try another one. As Sipka is going to do the kicking duties for the Tigers here. And back deep is going to be Herb and Samburo. And as you see now, Mineral Ridge has its hands team on the field. We'll let you kick it deep over our heads, but won't let you get the free onside kick, as Sipka is actually set up for an onside kick with the way he has his ball placed. Sipka's now back to kick. As he's just going to let it roll 10 yards. And I believe Newton Falls is going to get it. And Newton Falls gets the ball. And that is a perfectly executed onside kick. Kind of reminds me of the Pat McAfee that we saw back in roughly 2014 when they were playing the Texans. McAfee just kind of punches the ball forward, lets it roll. No one from Mineral Ridge comes up and gets it. Rolls 10 yards. And then the Tigers jump on it. As I believe we're going to have an injured player on the field. And never mind. I'm guessing someone touched the ball from Newton Falls, as the ball's going to be in Mineral Ridge's hands, but nonetheless, we have a player down, so we'll be back here on YSN.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest select.
Now we're back here on YSN as Mineral Ridge takes over right at the 49-yard line, so you'd have to assume that ball was touched before. As Rom's going to get the ball, going to rumble up the middle, going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. And the big boy really hasn't had much going on, and really wouldn't be surprised now if we see Mineral Ridge start going in the mind where once the back judge, or as Mineral Ridge now has, the play clock's in the end zone. If it gets down to that 5-second mark and, snap the ball, chew as much time off that clock as they can. Now Bunch is back and play clock's under 10. Man in motion. He's going to snap the ball right at 1. Ball's going to go up the middle to Rom. He's going to go around the left side, and he's going to keep trucking forward as he trucks another defender off him. And he's going to get the first down, I believe. And Rom does a great job of moving his legs, keep going. Both teams tonight have had players doing that. I believe he's going to be just short of a first down, though, about inches. As now Mineral Ridge is going to get on the ball, quarterback sneak it. As Bunch going to sneak it up the middle. And he's still going. Everyone's standing up on that far side. And he's going. As Brock, he might break this loose. And he's still chugging along. And he just completely took the whole Newton Falls team on his back and said, let's go, we're going for a ride. As he takes the whole team down inside the 20. And he's ready to roll. He's all fired up. As he kind of just found that little gap and crease and snuck in there. No one was bringing him down. And now that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Rams with 5 seconds on the play clock. Ball's going to be handed off up the middle to Rom. And he's going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a gain of 1. As Aiden Hatcher's on the stop now for the Tigers. Ridge now just really doing what it can to play keep away from Newton Falls with 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Now Bunch is going to have the ball. He's going to go back to pass, actually. He's going to get pressured. He's going to throw the ball away. And that's not something you want to do if you're Mineral Ridge. Just stop the clock, as Bunch had 3 guys pressuring him. Up the middle of that, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Now Bunch trying to lead this team to another touchdown. He's going to air it out deep here. Ball's going to be dropped in the end zone by Tamburo as it was thrown behind him, but Tamburo made a great adjustment to come back to the ball, just couldn't haul it in. Now we got a 4th and 10 with the Rams having to get to the 10-yard line. Now, Bunch with trips on his right. He's going to step back to pass. He's going to dump it off here. Big man's going to be rolling. Not going to get the first down, though. Newton Falls defense comes up big now. And Newton Falls got a chance to make this a one-score game here. If they can go down the field quick and score with just under 5 to play, Newton Falls is going to get the ball back.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers 5.
And now we're back here for the remaining 5 minutes of the ball game with Newton Falls now getting the ball inside of its own 15. He's going to step back to pass as Rapsick. He's going to air it out deep on the right side. Ball's going to be, I believe, picked off. No, ball's going to be dropped as you had 2 Ram players going after that ball, both being aggressive after it. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now, as you kind of felt like he forced that throw down the field when he didn't have to. He had a lot of time in that pocket. And now it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Now man goes in motion, cross field. Ball's going to be handed up the middle. As he's going to try to get past the defenders, he couldn't do it. And that's going to bring up a first, looks to be a first down as Carter Rapsick looks to come up and he's limping. As he's down hard on the field, and as he goes down, we're gonna step away here on YSN.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you...
And as Carter Rapsick walks off under his own power there, it's a good sign to see as he's really been doing all he could tonight for this team. As now we're going to have to see Cameron come into the game and kind of take over the load for the Tigers as he's going to get the carry right here, going to go up the gut. And he's got a little room to go, and he's going to get the first down here for the Tigers. And now if you're Newton Falls, you got to be in hurry-up mode because you're going to have to stop Mineral Ridge, and you've done a pretty good job of that here in this second half, but we've seen what Bunch can do. And now he's coming set, rolling out to his right, throws across his body on the left. He's going to be pushed out of bounds as I believe he catches the ball. Or excuse me, ball was incomplete. Sideline judge just went over there to kind of split everybody up. And now, second down and 10 for the Newton Falls Tigers. Probably going to assume that they're going to keep throwing the ball here. As Rapsick's in the back, not in the quarterback is in the backfield. So he's going to hand the ball off here to Cameron. This Cameron's going to go up the gut, going to keep those legs turning. And he's going to be brought down after about a 9-yard gain. And Ian Erb in on the stop. Some name that we haven't really called out on defense in a long time is Mason Miller. Mason was all over the field in that third quarter, but in this fourth quarter, haven't really heard much of him. Cameron's still in the backfield. Is Rapsick's on the sideline still. It's going to be a rollout here. Ball's going to be thrown in the dirt, and that's going to bring up a 4th and about 1 for the Tigers. And if you're Mineral Ridge, be smart here. Don't jump off sides. As Rapsick's going to come back into the game, which is nice to see. I'm sure you can hear Coach screaming in the room next to me. He's got to watch the ball now. As Rapsick's going to get the ball. He's going to go around the right side. He's got a lot of space. He's going to go cross field. He's going to bounce off a man, and he's going to be brought down right around the 25-yard line by number 13, Michael Cheney. As now Newton Falls is going to call a timeout, and a lot of things can get interesting here as we've seen Newton Falls be able to recover an onside kick, or get close to recover an onside kick, and now Newton Falls is going in to score. So something we can see Newton Falls do here is, you know, as we have just 3 minutes to play here in this ball game. You see them score here quick. If you can score with just about 2 minutes to go, give yourself a chance to get a stop. But Newton Falls, only having 1 timeout left, is going to have to figure something out here. Really your only chance here is to score and get an onside kick. Other than that, you don't have much of a hope left in this ball game. Burned a lot of timeouts here in this ball game. You know, Newton Falls probably looking back on it and film tomorrow, be like, you know, we wasted a couple stupid timeouts that could have saved us in the long haul. Because sometimes taking the delay of game is not the worst thing that can happen. Burning that timeout early in that third quarter is something that you look back on and it could haunt you later on in that game. Is now we're going to get a heavy dose here Ball's going to be handed off on the left side. He's going to make a defender miss, and he's going to be brought down by 2 more. As you can see, Rapsick trying to hurry up and get up because he knows right now you're under 2 minutes to go, or under 3 minutes to go, excuse me. You're going to have to score quick if you want to give yourself a chance, because if you score and you get that onside kick, you still got 50 yards to go, and it's a one-score game. So now we got trips in the field right now. Because now the ball's going to get snapped right as the play clock goes. Rapsick's going to avoid 1 sack, avoid 2. He's going to bounce off a defender. Rom's going to come from behind and tackle him, as you're going to have another injured player down on the field. And as he goes down, we're going to take a timeout here on YSN.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford. Choose a new Ford or from our great selection of pre-owned vehicles. Plus, you'll get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool, or visit tristateford.net.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our people.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on YSN Live, your sports network. As Newton Falls now, with 2 minutes to go on the money, looking to score here quick. Looking at a 3rd and 2 situation. It's now Newton Falls seems to really be not knowing what's going on, and that's just bad out of a timeout. Now, because now you're wasting 20. You wasted 20 seconds now, trying to get a play together. As Rapsick goes up the middle, and looking to score is Newton Falls. Newton Falls now with 1:30 left, needs to get on the line and run the ball. Is now Newton Falls gonna get the ball. Right side, he's going to be stuffed. And I believe that is Herb. And we're going to get a penalty flag on the play. As curious as to what the penalty is. As you're going to get a personal foul on Newton Falls. I'm not sure what the personal foul is for. As it seemed like not too sure what happened there. I'm kind of confused, as it looked like everything was clean, but then probably 2 or 3 seconds after the play when everyone was walking away, there was a flag thrown. So now Newton Falls once again shooting itself in the foot as the clock's running now. And this is just a weird series of events because Newton Falls is just really baffled right now as the offensive lineman ran off the field, not sure why. But when he ran off the field, they didn't have another offensive lineman on the field. So now Newton Falls got to score quick here. He's going to roll out. He's going to go to the end zone. You're going to take it. He's going to escape the pressure. As he's going to try to get the defender off of him. And he's going to be tackled. And Newton Falls is going to call their last timeout now with 55 seconds left. As Rapsick was tackled right behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up, I'm assuming it's 3rd and goal from the 20. So we're going to have to see a miracle here, honestly, to see if Newton Falls is going to have to come back and really capitalize off this game because it just wasn't a clean performance. It wasn't a clean performance at all from Newton Falls tonight. Kind of shot himself in the foot a couple times, wasted a couple timeouts. As next week, your Mineral Ridge Rams are going to take on the McDonald Blue Devils. As not sure what McDonald did tonight. Know that they were coming off of a tough loss last week to Columbiana. But now is Rapsick. He's going to get the ball. Long 3rd down. He's going to have to get rid of it fast, and it's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 4th and goal from the 20, so this is your last chance. Have to throw a Hail Mary into the end zone here, or see a couple hook and ladders with 51 seconds remaining. So now he's going to step back pass. It's going to be a screen pass to his brother. Trying to make a couple defenders miss. Couldn't get any defenders to miss. Now there's a little scruffle on the field between the two teams. And probably going to just take a knee here. And that'll do it at the ball game as Newton Falls is going to take the loss here. First loss of the season, coming in 2-0 after 2 dominating wins to start off their year. And Mineral Ridge is going to jump up to 2-1. And they're going to start league play next week against the McDonald Blue Devils. And ensure that Newton Falls is going to start league play next week too. Is we're just going to have a knee taken. And should have to take one more knee. And that'll do it. As there's about 1 second left between the game clock and the play clock. And there you have it, folks. Your Mineral Ridge Rams 35-36. Newton Falls 22. And some bright spots of this game for Mineral Ridge was Bunch really played well. for the Rams, coming in and starting off this game with a banger of a touchdown throw, doing it by himself with his legs at times, and then really just being a playmaker on both sides of the ball. You have to talk about Mason Miller on the defense side of the ball. Defensive end just played a heck of a game. But that's it. It's a great team effort tonight by Mineral Ridge. Came off slow, giving up that opening kickoff for a touchdown. Newton Falls had all the momentum here to start the game off, but that's football. You live and learn. So there you have it, folks. Mineral Ridge 36, Newton Falls 22. I'm Eric Hoffenzies on YSN, and hope to catch you next week.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.